Okay guys, when you first watch this video, I want you to focus on positive vibes. Even though this is a negative thing that's taking place, we must understand that you have to stay positive. That's the way to overwin negativity. Let's also let it be known that we do not condone being a cop hater. We are not cop haters. We are being hated on. I am being hated on. I am being targeted. So let's not get this mixed up. My family are military vets, Army vets. My dad, his dad, my oldest brother is stationed right now in Japan. Me, myself, passed the ASFAB to move on as a National Guard. I did not complete my task as being a National Guard, but with that said, I'm not a hater. I'm not a cop hater. I don't hate my own country, which is the stupidest thing that it could ever be said, because I'm born here. And this is the greatest place to ever be. Even with the stalking, this is the greatest place to ever be. Amen. The secret numbers of geometry will bless us before this video begins. I also want to display my respect for Masons and Masonic orders and let it be known that this video is not meant to be formed in any kind of disrespect. This video is just to bring knowledge and light to the harassment that I have suffered for 2 years by the hands of rogue individuals. Okay guys, so what I'm going to show you right here is I'm going to explain to you what was taking place. Let me show you the organization of this hit. I'm going to show y'all something. There's a little dumb broad right here came racing in here. Look at. Now, first of all, this car entered into the parking lot when I first got to the gym. I'm going to show you in another video. There's a white truck right here. This white truck was circling the parking lot where I was too. So I think when this car entered the parking lot, I don't know if it went over there and like positioned the firearm and got it ready. And then this was the part where I was supposed to flee behind it, or what was taking place. But keep in mind, like I said, the white truck, there's a white truck right here. Now watch what the white truck's gonna do. The white truck, look. Racing in here behind now you see the white truck clearly, right? Yeah. That's the white truck that was circling. They're radioing into each other. Now you see this car right here. Now as this car is going to proceed right here and go for the right, watch, the white truck is going to go to shadow behind it, but he's going to recognize I'm recording. Watch this. Look at all the speed she's doing. Look. Watch. Keep looking. How stupid the police. Keep looking. Do you see the white vehicle? The white vehicle was going for the protection of behind this vehicle. Watch the vehicle fall out of picture once you notice I'm recording. Oh, they think I'm a follower. Look, so you can see who she is. They don't even continue. It just stops now. Now this is when I catch this one flying by at an outrageous speed. Listen. Now it almost looked like red and blue lights right there. If you look correct, let's look again. That almost looked like police lights. So you see, they had this pretty much set up. Police lights was over there. So if you were to flee behind this car, the white car was going to flee behind me. The drone was going to be flying over me, recording me. I mean, a bunch of big trouble for nothing. So let me continue for you and let you see what else. Okay, pay attention to this video. This is the very beginning when I got to the gym. You're finna see the brown car. I'm going to the gym. First thing they do, have cars like this. Now you see, this is the brown car that was speeding out behind me. Now granted, I worked out in the gym maybe 3 hours, so these police were setting this up. Now just pay attention, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the vehicles put together, the brown car and the white cars, so you can understand what was taking place as this hit was put together. Lieutenant Windows passing me. Second thing they do, follow me with these drone technology up in the air. I can't really show you because this camera ain't the greatest. Third thing they did, where they had only one parking spot, they had 2 little dumb broads blocking it. I went the other way and parked somewhere else. So the setup began. And look at the parking lot. Now, it is late at night. That's what I'm pointing out. This gym is filled. It's never filled like this. But of course, this is the way the gym is going to feel when you're being gang stalked, because these people are going to put on a show, and what they're doing, their sole purpose is to try to trap you in their show. Look at this shit. Look at that. Cars all over here. It's packed with cars. And the thing is not one time have I ever seen it packed like that. But anyway, also there are drones that will be flying over me. Those are those military planes that appear to look like a star, but they will fly with you. I'm going to show you as we proceed in the video. So first we're going to start off right here. Look, leaving the gym, we get this white truck pulled in front of us. Any person could be driving a white truck. But this is specifically like what they like to do. They like to drive the white trucks. They like to park directly in front of you or on the side of you. These are signs that only you would know from being tailed 2 years by white trucks, dark shades, Latinos, whites, and a few blacks. Remember I told you they white cars. That's what they use, white cars. Most likely this one of them in this white car right here. Okay, now what I'm showing you right here is this is Best Deal, which is next door to Planet Fitness. This is in Victorville, California. Now listen, this is one of those military planes. I would call it a drone. These things appear like this is a star. You'll see pretty more video. So look, they have this. They have the white cars. Just keep following me so you see how they were orchestrating the hit. This is the eye in the sky. This is watching over everything that's taking place. So you see the drone right there. It's still up here. Now pay attention. Pay attention close. As I was showing you the drones. Here we go with our white truck with fully tinted windows. This is one of their vehicles because they always use these fully tinted windows. Now notice it was coming in to get a good view of me, to see what was going on at this moment. And I want you to see something else. Notice they parked next to me right here also, a 300 with fully black tinted windows where you can't see in there also. So this thing could be equipped with audio video recording, or it could have been agents in there, because watch this whole setup. Now this is the main car that's going to block for that other car that tried to basically start the domino effect, which would have most likely led to someone's demise. I mean, we have a white Charger right here. It could just be us. So everybody had white cars are plain. It's no big thing. But like I said, they do use white vehicles. So you have to see that, because this is a trick to try to make you go against. So if you're a person that love white, but do notice these are super black tinted windows also. So keep a good idea about that. Okay, so let's proceed. Ignore it. This show you that this city is filled with all kind of trickery, setup, and demise. This city ain't built for no real American. And when I say that, because I'm just saying, you know what? Everybody deserves the same right. A white, a black, a Hispanic, a Asian, Arabic, you know what I'm saying? All the people should deserve the same right. So, I mean, you know, it should be no time that a person should be putting a tracking device on your car and treating you like a dog. You know what I'm saying? And then destroying all your funds for you to eat, trying to make you homeless. Then, you know what I'm saying, watching you over offer up and trying to send people to trade you drugs and illegal activity. You know, I mean, and you work for well, I don't know who you work for, but I'll say this. The thing is I'm sure you looked at my background and you see that I got my own business, government business, legal, tax EIN, so I'm not doing nothing illegal. But in your mind, shit, let's close this business down. And then let's try to offer him some dope. Or then let's offer him something else. Or let's just cross him up. And I think that's not fair. That's not the correct process for America, for American. This man. I'm going to show y'all something. Now, Pay attention. This is the part where that gold car, the brown car, that has been following me. Right? The brown car that had been following me, I thought it was a female. I said it was a broad, but just pay attention to this right here. This brown car, look. This brown car was riding all on my tail and doing everything in the public parking lot. And this is maybe about 11 o'clock at night or something like that. So first of all, this has never took place, but not in this parking lot. But this is something that always takes place. When they have this, ever since they had this tracking device on my car, they would send this race car driving female, and she always trying to like ram into you or run you into something. You know, somebody that's really upset. You know, this female was so upset you would think you was her baby daddy. This is how crazy this female cop has always been ever since for this whole 2 years I've been dealing with this. Look at this. Look at this erratic driving.
Look at her.
Now remember what I said. What's right there? That's the white truck, right? The white truck is right there. There's another white car, but this one has tinted windows.
She came racing.
And she could have went that way, but she's been taught to go that way. Everything is orchestrated. These sheriffs are very intelligent. Also, you see that all-white truck right there. The white truck is going to ride behind it to camouflage it, but as he notice I'm recording, he's going to reject and back off on the mission. Watch this.
In here behind me. Look. Look at all the speed she doing. Look. I'll show you how stupid the police are. They think I'm a...
Look, did you see the white truck going up right behind her? So what happened is if I would have been racing that white truck with the all black, man, this is how the sheriff then be murdering people, man. And this is messed up because guess what, to the sheriffs? Man, I love y'all, man. I don't have no hate for y'all. I don't want to be your enemy or none of that. But I got to put this stuff out of here because, you know, you trying to, you exposing yourself by trying to hurt me. You know, you trying to do stuff to me and it ain't right. It makes no sense. So, I mean, what can I do but show it? I'm not going to waste time and do like the average person and think, oh, I'm going to go against you. Oh, I'll get ready. Man, this is the way to get ready right here. I got to do what's the most intelligent way. And the most intelligent way is to stream this video. And you can see what you did wrong.
I'm a follower. Look, so you can see who she is.
So the white truck was coming and stopped as what I did is let my truck that I was in roll a little bit forward right here so I could just get a good view. I was shooting from the phone, so I wasn't getting a good really. But listen to this engine being burned out in this little 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder.
Caught on camera, look.
That's like a race car, man. Did you see that? Let's get that in full motion one more time. Let's get this in full motion.
It's hard to see because they got this light, but
okay, so it was a drone up in the air. It's not even a drone. It'd be 5 or 6 of them, but they done got pretty smart. They go up high in the air. Normally it's just one that they'll 1 to 2 or maybe 3 that they'll have pivoted out for the naked eye to see.
It's up there.
See that white car. Now, do you notice this white car been circling the parking lot the whole time I have been here? The white car has done nothing but circle the parking lot. This is the watchman. They already have the GPS on my vehicle. They already watching me from the eye in the sky. And they're using this too. So it's like, this some Terminator shit, man. But you know what? It just really to me seems like they just some people that thought they found a pond and they wanted to rip the budget off and they just try to use me as a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? We could do all kind of shit to him. He doesn't have a record. He won't know anything. Who's he going to talk to? Yeah, we'll make up some stories. Fuck it. Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, it's real reality. That's the reason I never stopped living regular, and that's the reason I never ran off and moved out of state nowhere. Only thing they did do is they did destroy my eBay. And they did mess up my rhodium swap meet. And you know what? It's sad because it take a long time for American, especially with the dark skin, to accumulate in my own business and was rolling my own business where I was feeding my sons, my daughters, and my wife with nobody having no problems. It's a proven fact because before this happened, 2 years ago, my credit was 740. And thank God it's still at 740. But I'm just saying. And these people are strong. These people are strong. These people jam my taxes up. These people are strong, man. And once they get a hold of you through that internet and through the Wi-Fi and all that, they can fuck up all your money and your payments. I'm trying to say, once they have your social security number, they can notify companies and tell them they don't want to accept with some, or no, you take it. You know, they can really redirect your funds. Pay attention to this white truck that's been circling the whole time. Look at all these people leaving out the gym when I'm leaving. And the thing about it, I wasn't even paying attention at that time. Vaguely, I was paying attention. All of a sudden, the whole crew under. Now, you know, a lot of these people, they could be regular people. I never addressed them or say anything to them, but you could kind of tell the weirdos. They just come in there, they peeping at you, they looking, they staring. But I mean, they're getting paid. You have to remember, these are people that's getting paid. When a person's getting paid to do whatever he wanna, it's a great job. Now you see the drone right here back over my head. Now you see the drone right here. Now, right here is the drone. You see? This is before. Sorry the formation of my video. This is before I left, but we're going to speed up past this anyway. But I'm just pointing out that this drone was right over me, and we caught it on camera again. I'm sending this stuff to the councilman. Now, if you send this type of information to the city council and we talking about sending them information, letting them know that I've been getting spied on for 2 years, no record, no felonies, followed everywhere, set up every time I drove somewhere, and all I've been doing is being the same person I always been. So everything they tried to put out for me to bite for, I did not bite because it's not the type of food I normally ate. But these people steadily attacking me sadistically. And guess what? When you show that they breaking your constitutional rights, they'll try to send people to text you through Instagram asking you, why this happening to you? Like I told you, I was recording also. I was recording right here. I had a message for them because they get a fantasy for sending drug dealers up to you, gang members, and then if they don't win with that, they'll send minors to you. Stop sending these little dumb bras in the gym up to me, man. Them ain't my type. Them is little motherfucking minors, man. Do I look like I'm a motherfucking foreigner, man? That's what's y'all problem, man. Them ain't my type. Them is little motherfucking minors, man. Do I look like I'm a motherfucking foreigner, man? Now look, when I said do I look like a foreigner, I don't mean that as disrespect to no specific race, because you know what? Growing up, I knew tons of people from other countries, and one thing about us being American, we always used to trip off of their wives and say, damn, she look young. That's his wife? Sometime you'll be in a swap meet, you see me like, is that his daughter or his wife? You know, sometimes they say that's his wife. So I mean, you know what? I didn't mean that in no kind of way, targeting no good people. I'm just speaking about the people that shit did look funny to me. You know, saying growing up, I don't know too much about too many Americans, especially black Americans, that's into that stuff, because you know what? It's rules of the street that we actually regulate them type of scenarios. And you know what? Nobody even accept that type of person. And that's just weird anyway. That's just like, you know what I'm saying? Come on. To have to know your history, to know that you used to be enslaved and bastardized and hated so much, for you to get all the way off into some weird shit like that, that's just like pimping. All that's oppression and destroying someone else's life. But just continue to listen to this. Let's let it go so we can get to the car and the whole condition where they was trying to take me out. That's what's y'all problem, man. Y'all fantasize for them little girls, so y'all think that that's what I want. See, now when I say they fantasize, because you know what, when they send these little girls in the gym, they got a technique where they'll stare at her ass, then they'll look back at you. Then they'll stare at the little girl way across the field and look back at you. And I mean, come on, man. Look at me. I'm a brown-skinned dude with brown eyes. I'm handsome. I got a whole lot of women that love me, man. So for a person to be going on this fantasy island shit, it's like Planet of the Apes, man. You feel me? It's like you being a human and you got 100 apes after you and they can't speak human. These little dumb bitches right here coming, they send these little dumb bitches. Now, this is a tracking device technique. They'll send these little girls out behind you because, you know, and the thing is, they done it so much, it's been over 300 girls. So you say, God damn, at first I was playing the tic-tac-toe game with them. Drug dealers, girls, criminals, gangsters. I was letting it go on, man, being respectful. But after a while, you say, you people were eccentric, man. You eccentric, you weird, and it could tell you sadistic. Because now you just saying to yourself, I'm going to force a motherfucker. And then when you can't force them, you just keep harassing them. As I told you, the drone and the car circling. Now, these cars are parked somewhere in different places strategically watching.
Behind me everywhere. I ain't stupid what's going on. I already know what's happening. But see, the key thing is they lying to these bras. Retarded looking motherfuckers. Straight up.
And I'm sorry for calling them retarded. I'm to the girls. I know 9 times out of 10 could be watching this video, but the reason I say retarded is just you get tired of getting harassed. And you know, when you're so friendly and people keep trying to treat you like shit, what can you say? Notice this white truck right here. That white truck circled and went and parked. Like I told you, the expectancy of this truck thought I would talk to the little girls. Anyway, continue watching.
And look, here we go.
Look, here you go. Super black tinted windows. That's that white truck.
Right here with this nigga with this white car. He riding around. See, he with the little bras. You see they technique? Man, they trying to say these little motherfuckers out here. This shit is funny, fun, and hilarious. And oh so stupid. Show y'all something. There's a little dumb bra right.
Now remember, like I said, this is their technique. She's driving on my tail real heavy when I'm coming from the gym. Now what she's supposed to do, whoever this is in this vehicle, they've been surveilling me from the beginning, as you've seen. Now watch their activity.
Right here, came racing in here. Look at her.
Notice, as I told you, the white truck is over there. That suspicious white truck that's been circling ever since the beginning. Also, these two vehicles were together. As to the drone, will be on top also.
In here behind me. Look.
I couldn't do nothing but laugh. They have been harassing me so much 2 years straight. I won't lie to you. It's becoming fun. This stuff is becoming fun. And I don't hate the police, and I'm not upset with them. But I do have to report what's taking place.
Look at all the speed she doing. Look.
Maybe I should take back the upset with them. I don't understand this tactic, but I'm not a hater. I don't hate you, man, because you know what? I haven't been raised to hate people. You know, one thing I've been taught that as you do this type of stuff, God got an outcome for you. So this is all in God's method. This is all in God's way. It's showing how observant you could be if you're working with God.
Look. I'll show you how stupid the police are. They think.
Excuse me for saying stupid. I understand I'm speaking the slang. So I'm not saying stupid is like have no brain. I'm saying how much stupidity is this for you to be breaking the law and you are a cop? Why would you send somebody to do something to somebody and you are a cop, risking your job, risking your family's money, risking your retirement, risking everything you stand for, breaking the Constitution? Why would you do something stupid like? So that's what I meant when I said stupid. So
I think I'm a follower.
Now remember that white truck right there, as I told you. Let me get a good snap of him one more time so you can see. I'm going full motion. Let it roll. I want you to see what took place. So look, I would have raced behind her. Bam! Here I go.
Look at all this.
Watch this.
Doing. Look.
I'm behind her.
I'll show you how
they taking off. Boom. I'm taking off with them. Look at this truck with a cane. Bam! Now the truck chasing me while I'm chasing this one, right? You see what I'm saying? Now when the truck chasing me and I'm chasing that one, notice them colorful lights like I told you over there. Police lights. See, they was off and went on. Let's pay attention. Look at those lights illuminate as the driver gets close.
Look, so you can see who she is.
Watch this right here. Pay attention. Look, watch this. No light seen really, right? They're low. Watch they illuminate. Did you see that? Okay, now watch what else take place.
This when the police be sending people in here behind you.
We got us another little white car came in. Could be a regular person, but I will let you know they do follow you with these little bitty guys too. But, you know, like I said, my thing was I knew I wasn't doing nothing wrong, so I really didn't give a care about being followed. But once you're trying to entrap me and put me in these war and tactics where I got to use physical or I got to use an angry tactic to get out, that's not good. I'm not interested. Remember, all this took place right here at the gym. You see all that open area for that car to fly behind me? It was no need for that to have taken place. It was tons of open room. And look at the drone in the air. Now this is just right after that car raced out. And when that car raced out, that white truck went behind it, and I backed up and I looked around to get some more footage because this good guy I knew was here. This is the author behind this whole assassinate with nobody else knowing technique. Look, you see the drone in there right here, look. So the lasting part, you see, like I said, this is the drone right here, right? Now watch what takes place. Don't you see it in the air? Look. It is right there. That's that drone. And that's one. Like I said, this is the one that likes to be seen. There's tons of other ones. And the funny thing is they can turn the light off and you won't know this thing is up there. So if these guys were really trying to survey me and they really wanted to see if I was a dude who was going to get into that issue or I was into trouble, they should have had these lights turned off. But they're not doing that. This is a mind game set on trying to break you financially, physically, and mentally. So she with the drone, they all together, this the game they pull. They sent a Dumbo to jump behind me and speed, then fly around me and I'm supposed to chase her. So it could look like while they recording, I'm chasing. Look how they frame Black Man. You hear what that was gonna be? A frame. Watch this drone start to move as I move. It's connected to me bodily. Now I believe this has something to do with the LAPD taking your DNA. Never let them take your DNA. Because these people they're into wicked science. If you know what I'm saying, wicked science, pay attention to this. I just happen to be one that ain't playing chase, mouse, or none of that idiotic stuff. Let's proceed. Bonafide fact that this drone is following me. Look, here it. Now I've drove down further, and here this thing is dropped down lower, and it's following me. It is again in the air. Right here. Can you zoom in on it a little bit? You see it? Of course you don't see it because you know what, my camera, I was having an effect when I zoomed in, but it was in the upper area. You'll see more than one. This part right here is going to prove to you it's a plane. It is right here, and look, I'm by the hotel now. I'm just driving off. I'm showing you, it's following me. Matter of fact, let me just let you keep seeing this just going with. Now, here we go again right here while I'm driving in traffic. With me, look, do you see it in the air right here? Look at this. See it? Now, when did it become legal for the police to put a tracking device on your car and follow you like this? That's what I'm wondering. And then hide like cowards and have it all mixed up so you... Let me show you something you may not have noticed in this picture also. As I told you, there when did it become legal for the police to put a tracking device on your car and follow you like this? Now watch this. That's what I'm wondering. Pay attention right here. And then hide like cowards. See, there's one right here flying also. So you don't know what agency did. Look at that. Then look at this one. Now, pay attention to this. One's right. There are drones flying on the left side of me, and now they're flying on the right side of me too. So they're essentially escorting me home. Look, right here. Did you get a good view of that? Let's get a good view of that one more time. Look at this one. They're planes. That's supposed to be used for terrorists, not regular civilians. You can see it this time when I drive by. Watch. You see it over there? Look. There it is. This is what I told the FBI that I deal with for 2 years straight. These things escort me all the way to LA, all the way up to the medical store, all the way to the park, circle me at the park for over 18 hours or 10 hours, then escort me back to where I'm at in Victorville, circling my house 30 days straight, continue it to the next day, holidays and all, terrorizing my family, flying outside our bedroom windows. And the FBI said bring them proof, and here's the proof right here. And this is the sheriff's station as I have studied. This is the
right there, look.
This is the sheriff's station.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so I lost. Keep in mind, like I said, watch this white truck with all black tinted windows. As I am out here, I'm recording a video right now. I was talking. I have muted the audio though, so you would not hear the audio because this is a video pointing out the details. The 300 with the black on black, the Charger with the black on black. So both of these things had agents in them, most likely. That's what we'll just say. We'll just say for good reference, those things had agents in them. And you remember up here is where we had the drone. It's a little bit. Now, what I would like for you to notice, let's go right back here. What do you see? This brown car is back. Now, do you notice that this brown car, as I told you, this brown car entered when I entered. So this car has already been watching me. It came back on time. The cover-up car was the white car. This is the brown car. It is back. I observed it coming in. Maybe it wanted me to observe it because it wasn't being discreet. Here it is again. You're going to see it pull somewhere in this area where it could somewhat see me. The drone is up in the air. Now I'll tell you this, if this drone is law enforcement, if somebody's driving reckless through a public parking lot like that, I'm sure they would have sent law enforcement in. But this reckless driver is one of the assailants that's with them and the combination of trickery they're trying to do. And remember, this 300, as I told you, could be loaded with cameras and audio recording. It wasn't there when I came, but that's a shallow thing and it's nothing big to look into. Let's continue and pay attention to the white truck and that car working together. There'll be a few other cars working into this car also. Now, these police, this is like a newer version Durango. I normally drive a Durango. Something else they do once they start gang stalking you, they'll pop out with the same model of your car, newer and old, and they'll follow you everywhere. And they make it blatant. They hang out the window, look you in the face, stare at you. It's almost to try to cause any kind of animosity or trouble. And I mean, the thing about these people, once they find out you're not that type of person, they're still going to just run the hell with it because they're getting paid. Pay attention to the car right here. Let me show you one more time. Pay attention to the car I told you, the gold car. Look, it appeared here. Did you see that? Now, by this time when I seen that car, I'm thinking to myself, what are they doing? I'm like, that's very awkward. Could have been over there adjusting the firearm, getting it together, loading it, doing all kind of things. Could have been exactly this perfect reason why it sped out here. So once I could chase it out here, if I was that much of a peon to chase it out and get on the street, then that's the best place to shoot back at me or shoot at me or anything because there's no cameras. But praise be to Father God that didn't take place. So let's just continue understanding, and you'll see this was a hit orchestrated by the sheriff department, who have been flying over my house and targeting me for 2 years, and they don't want me to have peace because in their mind I'm a target and they have the right to fuck me over. The Constitution doesn't appear to me, even though I have no record, no felonies. No matter what, these people have been heard to target gun owners and young blacks or blacks with clean records.